Hello Sunny Bays, welcome back. I'm so glad you could make it. If you're new here, hello, my name is Amy. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Last week, I shared with you my thoughts, first impressions, reactions to the spring and summer 2025 collections that are coming out by all of these luxury handbag brands. Today, we're gonna do something a little bit different and I'm trying to incorporate these more into my channel, and it's going to be just me window shopping on a couple of my favorite apparel clothing brands. I'm gonna be screen sharing so you can see exactly what I'm looking at, and I thought we would go over the new arrivals in Sezane, Aritzia, Reformation, and Everlane. You all already know I'm a huge fan of Sezane and Aritzia already. I don't talk about Everlane as much on my channel, but I do love their clothes. I have so many of their denim. I've tried a ton of their basics too, and I absolutely love them. Reformation is a new one for me because I have gone into the store before. I have one near me at like a shopping center, but I've never purchased anything from them, which is kind of crazy. I feel like I should really break the seal at this point. Without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into the video. I feel like mid to late January is smack in the middle of winter, right? I feel like that's pretty accurate. I have snow on the ground outside, so that tracks. Fall and winter styles from Sezane are my absolute favorites out of the entire year because they have some amazing coats, wool items, knitwear. I'm just gonna go ahead and explore the new in page, and the first thing that I see immediately is this Emile cardigan. This color is absolutely beautiful. That is a stunning corally red, like pinky red. I can't really put my finger on it. Based on what I remember, this style has been available for quite a while, but maybe this color red is the new in. I've had my eye on this specific cardigan for quite a bit now, and I feel like they always come out with new fun colors. I love this chunky oversized silhouette, but because the neckline is higher and it's round, it doesn't look sloppy or super relaxed or slouchy. The monochrome buttons are where it's at. It just looks so sleek and intentional. The slightly puffed sleeves make it a little bit more feminine. I'm a huge fan of this cardigan, if you can't tell already. I have seen Sezane on their Instagram feature this tote quite a bit. I think it's just one of their new bag styles, but I'm not like a huge tote person unless I use it for work. And patent leather isn't what I would use for work. This rich red color is stunning though. I mean, it's very much of a statement. I love how they styled this model here with this bag because the brown tones look so good with this vibrant bright red. Ooh, okay, Mary Janes. Love my Mary Janes. We gotta look at this. Ooh, oh my goodness, this is pretty. It's called the Melanie Mary Janes. It's in patent purple. To me, to the naked eye, it doesn't look quite purple. It looks more of a burgundy brown. Maybe it's just the lighting or just this particular photo. Let's look at the closer up. Okay, I could see kind of like a plummy purple undertone for sure. If you don't know this already from my try-on hauls, I'm quite a big fan of Sezane's shoes. I feel like every pair of shoes I've ever tried from Sezane, I've been a huge fan of, and they've always been hits. I also have two of their patent footwear, and they are rather comfortable. Obviously, patent leather is just a little bit more stiffer and harder to break in, but I haven't had any issues with them long term. This is a very classic pair of Mary Janes. I love the little delicate strap around the ankle, and the gold hardware with the purple is really great. Wow, they are featuring a lot of red. Maybe that was just like the color of choice for this season. This berry cardigan is something that I've been eyeing as well. I feel like I have a lot of their knitwear on my wish list. This looks so similar to the Jaspard cardigan, but this one just has a lower V-neck. It's interesting that they describe this as a soft touch jumper. I wonder if this is actually softer to the touch than the Jaspard, because Jaspard can be a little itchy. If you do have very sensitive skin, it does kind of itch a little bit. I really love these cardigans because you have two ways of wearing them. You can have the buttons to the front as a cardigan, or you can have them all buttoned up and then wear the back to the front, which will make it look like more of a sweater. Let's take a look at this Jack jacket. I feel like this one is very new. I haven't heard of this yet. Ugh, a good camel herringbone is such a classic for the winter. I feel like this screams Christmas and the holidays. It just looks so cozy and warm. I am obsessed with this tone of camel. It looks a little bit more beige to me. I really love the tone of this. It looks super warm. Ooh, wow, $230. That's pretty hefty of a price tag for a blazer type of jacket. I feel like I would have to feel it in person to see if it's worth it. It would have to be like super substantial for that to be justified. You know, I have never tried any jewelry pieces from Sezane. Let me know in the comments, please, if you have and you think they're worth it. They are so expensive. I have trouble understanding why. I feel like some of their more unique and statement pieces might be worth it, but something simple, I just don't want to spend this much money unless it's like actual gold or, you know, better materials. I feel like this mid-tone denim blue color is so trendy right now. I'm not sure how I feel about it against my skin tone because I do think that lighter washed denim colors look better on me. Also, the price of this is so high, $195 for a denim dress. Yikes. Yeah, that's yeah, pretty hefty. That said, the silhouette, design, and shape of this is really classic, so this would really last you a lifetime. I think it's fair to say that these types of dresses will never go out of style, so if you're into this, then I think it might be worth the investment. This jumper is definitely new. I have not seen it before. I'm not a fan of this, to be honest with you. Let's look at the second picture. It just feels a little random to me. And for the price, I just don't know how often I would wear something like this. It's just not my style. The embroidery looks kind of inconsistent. It's kind of sporadic. Yeah, not a fan of this one, but it does look comfy. Ooh, okay, this Gabin bag though, ooh, $420. Oh, this color is scrumptious. It's in chocolate. What a great name for a brown color. Something like this I would definitely wear to work because it is more understated and better for day to day, unlike the patent leather one. It does look really comfy and very roomy as well. I think if you carry a laptop or books, things like that to school or work, this would be a good option. $420 though, that's kind of high for even for Sezane. Okay, this is interesting. So this tote is actually unlined on the inside. I'm kind of curious what it looks like on the inside now, but I would not pay $420 for an unlined bag, to be honest with you. Ooh, Andrea loafers in this patent leather. I'm really into patent leather, guys. I think it's gorgeous. This mustardy yellow is giving it to me. It does feel more fall though. I like the use of the color blocking though with the white. It does look very chic. The last item I'm gonna look at from Sezane is the Samuel jumper because this is actually something that is on my favorites list. I do own a couple of cashmere vests from Aritzia and it looks very similar to this style, but unfortunately, when I washed it, it shrunk like a whole size. I would love to replace those with the Samuel jumper eventually, but this is kind of expensive for a vest. It's $135. That said, I think I would wear this a ton, especially during the transitional seasons. I wish that it was cashmere though, and not baby alpaca and merino wool. I think it might not be as soft as cashmere. Alrighty, now let's go ahead and move on to Aritzia. Wow, they have a lot of blue. That is like the polar opposite of what Sezane was trying to do. Maybe because Aritzia is ahead of the game and they're looking at like spring things. Not sure, but I'm on their all new page. I'm gonna kind of skip some of their workout stuff because I'm not super interested in that at the moment. But it looks like that's the majority of the all new section. Oh, here's the red. The new year, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. This illustration is very cute and I love the color combination. It really pops against the red. Here we go. Now we're getting to the real clothing. I'm curious, what do you guys think about this coat? It's called the publication coat in wool cashmere. My favorite textile is probably wool cashmere. It's the warmest, high quality, it lasts a long time, and you can just feel the difference. I really love the Nomad taupe color from Aritzia. I think it is like the perfect cool toned, soft light taupe. But yeah, I'm curious what you think about this coat. It looks really sharp and tailored, which is slightly different from what I usually go for, but I feel like it looks very professional. I mean, she looks like a boss wearing this, I'm not gonna lie. Let's look at the Cecile coat. See, this coat is a little bit more up my alley. I think I do prefer a single-breasted coat over a double-breasted coat. Something about it feels a little bit more casual. The single line of buttons also make it seem a little bit cleaner in my opinion. I'm in love with this Seville color. It's a gorgeous tan camel brown. Again, gotta love that wool cashmere texture. I think it looks really good, but the only concern I have is the length of it. It might come down lower on me and look a bit awkward because I'm on the shorter side. Sometimes Aritzia offers their popular styles in petites or short versions, but this one doesn't look like it. Let's look at this blazer. I just kind of want to talk about this for a second because I feel like in the recent years, we've all been about the slouchy, oversized, more boxy silhouettes, but these days I'm seeing more and more tailored things. For instance, look at this blazer. It is very snatched around the waist, which wasn't very popular in the recent years. Personally, I'm going to be sticking with my oversized, slouchy, relaxed looks, but you know, she looks like a powerhouse. Again, boss lady. It looks very structured. I feel like if you work in a professional environment where you do have to dress up and look very done up, refined, this would be something that you would go for. One thing you must know about me from Aritzia is that I love their denim forum line. I think they have some of the most comfy materials ever, and I have a couple of them already in my closet. They fit really well, they're comfortable, and the washes are really pretty. Ooh, okay. I would love to try this one out. And look at the price, $90 for a pair of denim jeans. That's pretty good. This is called the Kai mid-rise baggy jean. Okay, but let's be real. I'm not a mid-rise type of girly. I always need my jeans and bottoms to be high-waisted because I am very petite and short. So anything that'll help me elongate my legs, I'm gonna go for that route, you know? Low-rise is like a hell no. Mid-rise, it's iffy. I have to try it on in person. This one though looks very promising. I love the wide baggy leg on this. It looks just so comfortable. I love this. I need to try this out. You guys already know that I love the only coat. I have it in black. This cocoa sand color is calling my name. I would love to add this to my collection. And the shade of brown this is very unique. That tone is super refined. I love that. I am weak. The only coat is my favorite silhouette from Aritzia, I think, when it comes to wool coats. Alrighty, now let's go ahead and jump into Reformation. This will be interesting because I don't look at Reformation very often. I'm in their new page, so let's go ahead and look at a couple of these. I'm just gonna browse and see what calls my name. Ooh, I like this cat soft loafer. You guys know how in love I am with loafers lately. Espresso suede. This one looks so comfy. I love how the toe on this is pointy, but it's a soft pointed toe. It's a very low profile, doesn't have a platform or anything. I think this would be really timeless and a classic shoe to have in your collection. Again, a lot of deeper denim colors. That is very apparent here as well. These types of tracksuit type of pants are really in, I think. Love this forest color. This deep green is scrumptious. It looks more of a wide leg than a straight. It's very relaxed, slouchy, has a very cool, edgy type of look. I do really like the satin look of this as well. I'm not sure if this aligns with my personal style very much, but it looks really good on the model. I am not a fan of these types of florally ruffled dresses. There's just a lot going on with this dress, isn't there? I feel like these types of dresses might look a little bit better in person than they photograph. It has kind of like a bustier type of top with ruffles on the bottom. Yeah, I just feel like this is too much for me. It's even with the print and everything. It's very busy. Ooh, okay, cashmere blend cardigan. All right, calling my name. This is something that I would be interested in. I love how simple it is, but it's still interesting with the neckline, the buttons, and then a little bit of skin peeking out at the bottom too. Love the fact that this is long sleeved. It comes with two different colors. I feel like the black would look super sleek. Oh, it's more of like a brown black. It looks so good. I love that, but it's also $178. That's pretty high. That said, I feel like these types of things you repeat wear, so it might be worth it. I feel like I'm not drawn to a lot of their dress styles because they all look very fluffy, roughly lacy, chiffon. I don't know. It's just not really calling my name. This is the first dress that I feel I kind of like. Of course, it's in a green. It's in the color artichoke. That is a fun name for a green. I love the satin in this green color, and I feel like there are points of interest, of course, with the bustier, but everything else is relatively simple. The thin straps make it look really sexy, and yeah, I love it. The model looks amazing, and the slit in the back, love that. This hobo bag is kind of cute. It's very round though, so I'm not sure how I feel about it, but I do love the suede. The capacity looks great. The design is simple. I like the knotted details on the strap as well. Okay, I guess we reached the end of the new items on Reformation, so let's just go ahead and hop over to Everlane. I'm on their just dropped page as well. Okay, so the original cheeky jean. I have so many of these and I love them. These are one of my favorite jeans ever, but they don't look new. I feel like, oh, maybe it's just this shade that's new. It is a really pretty mid-tone blue. I feel like this is more up my alley than some of the other blue-toned denim that we saw. Let me tell you, these are as skinny as I will go when it comes to denim now. I don't care if skinny jeans come back in style. I will never go for them anymore because they're just so restricting and uncomfortable. I think the cheeky jean is form-fitting enough to come across as skinny, but they're very comfortable and I really like the look of them. I feel like Everlane basics you can't go wrong with. I have a couple of their long sleeves, their turtlenecks, their t-shirts. They're all great. I really love them. I'm not sure how I feel about this cardigan because I kind of wish the stripes were everywhere, not just like abruptly stopping at the shoulders. That's a little weird to me. Oh, I love this half zip. Oh, love the color. Half zips are just so comfy, cozy, perfect to lounge in. This is perfection. I love the oversized, slouchy boyfriend type of look that this gives. Let's look at the fatigue barrel pant. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that. The buttons kind of look like they're protruding outward, like they're not flush against the fabric. The material of the pant itself looks really nice. It kind of reminds me of a utility pant. Let's take a look at the OG baggy jean. This looks really comfy. Okay, I'm not sure exactly how I feel about the shape of the legs here. It kind of feels like these pants wanted to be a straight leg jean, but then decided last minute that they are going to become wide. Like, do you see what I mean? The shape of it is kind of awkward to me. Okay, I guess that is the end of the list here too. Let's go ahead and end it right there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if there are any styles that we walked through that you absolutely loved. Just as a reminder, these videos are just for fun. I'm just sharing my own opinions of these styles just because I liked something that you don't like or I didn't like what you liked. There are no hard feelings, that we're just doing this for fun. If you disagree with me on anything, I would also love to know, so definitely type away. Before we part ways, if you need something else to watch, definitely go ahead and check out my previous video right here. I would love for you to stay a little longer. Please like if you haven't already, subscribe if you want to stick around, and I will talk to you in the comments. Bye.